Hi everyone, Liz here. Thanks for stopping by. So I've got a Craft Buddy crystal art box to open and it's a huge box. Look at that, look at that. So yeah, this one I've probably had it about a month to be fair. And I've been trying to catch up on some of my May unboxings. This is a fairly recent arrival. I'm trying to think when I ordered it. Let me think. Yeah, I ordered it on the 5th of September. This is when Hobbycraft, which is similar to Hobby Lobby in the US, actually launched on TV, so like satellite TV and Freeview. So Craft Buddy helped launch as well. They were on, I don't know whether it was launch day or day after, but anyway, Craft Buddy were on there, so of course you go on there because you think, new channel, special offers, let's go. And yeah, so this is what I got, this huge box. Oh my goodness me, what am I like? So we'll get into it and see what we got. Oh, we got a box. And we got another box. Boxes in boxes in boxes. And we got, ooh, look at that, posh. And we got another box. And I'll possibly open this one now. We'll see how we get on for time. But this is the mystery box. So along with the offers and things that they had and a couple of new products, they did put the mystery boxes back on. Now bear in mind, when they were on Create and Craft TV or Hochanda TV or whatever it became, the mystery boxes were about £13-15, something like that. This one was £29.99. There was 20% off on launch day. And I think I've got 15% off my next order from Hobbycraft TV, which I've not actually used yet. I've been really good and trying to stay away. So yeah, I think it was around about the £26-ish mark, which is a lot for a mystery box. But I got a bit carried away in the moment, you know, when you're thinking, oh, mystery boxes and oh, special offers and oh, free gifts. Yeah, maybe just me then. Okay, what shall we look at first? Now then, if you bought one item, you got this with it. And I'm just trying to think which item it was. Right. So it was with the new Christmas card set. I've still got 2 boxes of Christmas cards that I bought in the January sale. This is a new set, I think of 18. So quite a biggish Christmas card set. Do I have that many friends, I ask myself, but anyway, whatever. But you did get one of the 30 by 30 storage cases with it. And I think these are around about £20 odd. So yeah, it's in the lovely hot pink flowers colour. It's a little bit psychedelic with all the colours, but very, very nice. So yeah, they always come nicely packaged. I do like the packaging for Craft Buddy. If you're wanting things for presents, I don't think anybody, in my opinion, does much better than Craft Buddy with the packaging. So when you open it, you feel really special. And this was completely free by buying the set of cards. The cards were a lot more money, but then there is 18. So yeah, prices have just gone through the roof. I do consider Craft Buddy though one of the higher end diamond painting companies, so you're paying for the quality of the things that you get. So yeah, my first Craft Buddy purchase was years ago, I think 2017, 2018, and it was diamond painting greetings cards. And yeah, that's how I got into diamond painting. So sorry, you've probably heard that story so many times. You're thinking, Liz, we can repeat it with you. But there may be some new people watching. So hello, if you are new, I hope you'll stay with us. Right, so it's a double zip, always excellent quality. It has got your little carry handle with the little plastic strap on there as well, so it's always real good quality. Some of them come without this part, but that's just nice, just makes it a bit easier to hold, a bit softer on your hands. It's got your little pocket at the top. This is a 30 bottle case. We've got our 30 little stickers to go on the bottles. And look, these are my favourites. Oh, and they are my favourite lids as well. Yeah, you can get these bottles in slightly different sizes. Some of them are a little bit fatter or a little bit longer, depending on which company you get them from. And some of them come with the lids that are completely like the plastic like this, the hard plastic, and they squeak when you put the lids on. But these are the soft plastic, so these are my favourites. And when I'm kitting up any kit or painting or whatever, I do like these the best. I've tried all the others. I've got unboxings and comparisons in my playlists up there if you want to have a look at diamond painting, drill storage and things. And I do go through how many of these, how many gems each of these little bottles holds as well. That's in one of my videos up there. So yeah, I've done quite a few experiments, but I always come back to this, mainly because it's enclosed. The lids are nicely solidly on, they're screwed on, so nothing's going to escape, because I am exceptionally clumsy, and if I knock this over, then it's going to spill everywhere if the lids come off, and hopefully these don't. I've not had that happen yet, touch wood, but you never know. So that's my little free gift. Sadly, that's not on anymore, but if you do watch out for the Hobbycraft TV, they do have special offers and things on from time to time. There was supposed to be a free gift as well for the first 150 people ordering, and there was supposed to be a Hobbycraft free gift, but it doesn't look like we've got any of those in here. So we did just get the free gift that was a definite free gift. We weren't lucky enough to get one of the other gifts. If you ordered on the first day, let me know whether you got the free gift. I think it was supposed to be a little butterfly sticker or brooch or something that was from craftbuddy. So let me know whether you got one in your package. Okay, so that is the storage. Very, very nice. And I have got a lot of craftbuddy storage as well, I have to say. So I'm thinking that this is probably the cards, because I think this is the other item I ordered, because that was a bigger item. So we'll put that on one side for now. Yeah, and this is quite heavy as well, so I am guessing that this is the cards. Where's my little bone knife here? Look, it's a pink one and it's a bone. It's amazing what you find when you start digging out your craft room. And I have been digging out my craft room. Updates will be coming, but it has ground to a halt tidying up in there while I get all this unboxed and sorted, because obviously now I've got an awful lot more to put in my craft room. So after clearing it all out and sorting it, I've now got loads to put back in. Oh dear, it's yeah, an ongoing saga. Right, oh look at this sparkle sparkle. So, oh look, oh he's a happy smiley one. We've got two huge packs of our crystals and drills there. There's a few specials all in the middle, if you can see those, look, sparkling away. Some gold, I'm expecting we'll have some red in there, I hope. Some red crystals maybe, we'll see. They have, as they've been adapting their kits, not been putting as many specials in the kits as they used to. One of my favourite Christmas card sets was one year where they brought out the set, I think it was an 8 set, and it was the big square cards, which was the 7" by 7" cards. And it was all crystals. The pictures were made up of all crystals, and I loved those. And I was very loathed to actually send them out to people because I wanted to keep them all myself. Right, so we've got, these look like they're 6" cards, so they're 6" envelopes. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So we've got more than 18 cards then. Right, so that's 12. So is this 12? So maybe there's 24 cards then. I've maybe got more than I expected. Right, 1, 2. Oops, let's do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, right. So we've got 24 cards. Scrap the 18. We've got more than I expected. I just don't listen, do I? So we've got the 6" by 6" squares, and I would say that they're a 5" by 7" card as well. So yeah, that's your 2 sizes. So they are a little bit smaller, so if you are wanting to post them, you'll probably still have to send them as large letter depending on the gems on them. Sometimes you can get away with just a standard postage stamp if that's what you're doing. What I tend to do now is put all of one family's cards in a big envelope, so I'm just paying the 1 postage and it works out cheaper, and send that because all of my family live away. So yeah, that's those squares and rectangles. They're nice envelopes as well. They're a good quality. They're a nice thickness to them, and we have got the gum on them as well. Although I haven't used the gum on envelopes for a long time, I tend to put a little bit of Christmas tape or a Christmas sticker on them. I think it's since COVID I don't really lick envelopes anymore. I use stickers and tape. But they're not a see-through envelope, so there's going to be no spoilers when you're sending your cards. Although at Christmas and people get cards, they're going to know it's a Christmas card, aren't they? We've got our lovely craftbuddy crystal art toolkit. We've got 2 pens, and they are the cardboard tubes now rather than plastic. Well done, craftbuddy. 2 of your single places and 2 of your 3 places. We have 2 of your white little trays. We've got 2 pieces of square red wax there. And then there's usually round about 20-ish grip seal bags. They did go through a phase where they were putting less in, but it looks as though they are putting more in again now. So I do like the craftbuddy toolkits. They are one of the better ones that you get. So that's that. And they do have the purple foiled crystal art on the side of the pens, and they just always look real classy to me. Real high end. Maybe just me. Right, so oops. This is our, spoilers, this is our little key code. So there are 39 colours. We do have gem and crystal codes. They're all DMC codes, and it looks like, we've only got 1. Yeah, with no ABs, which is sad. So I will be adding some AB coated gems, Aurora Borealis, usually the white ones, so that if there's snow or anything on anywhere, I like to add a bit of bling. So we've only got 4 special shaped gems. We've got a 016, which looks like it's a gold round, which is a standard crystal because it's got a 0. So with no red crystals. Interesting choice. We've got an M56 or 66, can't see that, which is a marquee. We've got a larger round, looks like that's a red Y, 125, and the larger round Y 181, which will be the gold ones, the solid, not solid gold, the solid gold colour. If there was solid gold, this kit would be an awful lot more money. So yeah, good amount of colours there, but a little bit disappointing that there's not more bling and not more ABs, but they've got to do them for a price. So okay, you get your generic little leaflet all about diamond painting, what's in your kit, how to speak 6 different languages there, in diamond painting speak of course, and just some of the other items that they have as well. It's always worth checking out the website because they get new things all the time. Right, so let's have a look at these cards then. We've got 2 lots of 12. Okay. Oh, we just happen to have 2 snowmen on the top. Right, so they've made them fully into a picture that spreads across both sides of the card, which, as a card maker, I would have been chopping these in half, because that is 1 card, and I would put that onto the front of, say, a half folded A4 piece of card, so that it's got an edge round, and I would be decorating that, and I would using that on another card, because that's just crying out for a flower or a little snowman or a Santa or something to be put in the middle. So that's just how I used to, when I was making cards and selling them, that's how I used to do them. Now, as much as it breaks my heart, I do just fold them in half and send them as is. I know. Yeah, I was really, really good at getting a card kit and they'd say this will make, well, in this case 24 cards, and immediately by cutting them in half I'm going to get 48 cards out of it, because I've got the toppers to add another topper onto. Obviously you've got to add other bits, so it does cost you more, but that would spread out the cost of your kit as well. Because it was bringing the cost down of the cards, I used to sell them for a little bit less money as well. But that's super, and there is a lot of gems on this one. So this is the, I believe, the 5x7s. Is that, let me just have a look at that. It might be a 6. No, they're going to be a 5x7, because if that's 6, that's an inch off. So yeah, they're roughly a 5x7 inch card. But he's lovely, and there's plenty of sparkle on there. We've got some gems there, look, the larger gems and the gold gems as well on him. I will probably, on his candy cane and the snow on his hat there, put AB gems. I always have at Christmas time, whenever I'm doing Christmas cards or Christmas projects, I always have a spare pot of AB white gems with the iridescent coating, the Aurora Borealis coating, and I just add them in as and when I want to do that. So yeah, it's just something that I always do. I may even add a little bit on the berries here that will just be standard red. I'll probably get my red crystals out and make all these sparkle in red as well. So I just always, as I'm diamond painting, as I say at Christmas, have a little stand next to me with the extra gems on that I can just add in. So I'm not having to run up and down stairs or run to and from my desk. So yeah. And then the insides are just completely blank. I would think that these are about a 300 GSM. Maybe 350. No, I don't think they're 350, but they're a good quality, nice strong card. I always put inserts in my cards, or I mean, if you want to, you can just handwrite your message. There are some of those stickers now that sort of like meld into the background so that they look as though they are printed on your card, or you can use rubber stamps or whatever. I've got awful handwriting. Gosh, that noise just made me jump then. I've got the washing machine on and I forgot what it was. Something just started buzzing beside me. I thought something had got me. Okay, so yeah, as I say, if you've got good handwriting, then go for it. My handwriting's appalling, so yeah, nobody would ever read it if I sent the card and I'd written it. So I do tend to put an insert. I like to put an insert in as well. I think it makes it look more of an expensive card with an insert. So that's our first one in this size, is the snowman. And then, oh, we've got the little puppy dog. Looks a bit like a beagle. Could be a Jack Russell. Paula, I'm thinking about you. That could be a Jack Russell. Let me know what you think. Albeit his ears are down, aren't they? But his ears might be down because it's underneath his hat. But yeah, I think he's a bit beagly looking, that one, to be fair. Again, a Christmas tree. You could put a little Santa figure here next to it. If you've got your Craft Buddy crystal art stickers from last year, you can use these backgrounds and put your stickers on there so that you've got your diamond painting bit and those as well. So yeah. Okay, so that's that one. We've then got, oh, your generic candle. I'm sorry, these aren't my favourites. I just always remember as a child, I used to be given a box of cards to give out to my friends. And the ones with the candles and the baubles were always the ones that were left. And it was always upsetting if somebody sent you the one with the bauble or the candle, because that meant that they'd left you to the end of the box to write your card. Maybe just me then. I mean, it is exceptionally pretty and it's a lovely card. And with this, to be honest, I would just probably put a sparkly border on there and probably a Merry Christmas or a Happy Christmas there. And that would make a lovely card front as well. So I'm not going to do that on every card because otherwise we're going to be here all day, aren't we? Okay, and then this is the bauble one. Let's say these are the ones, albeit that is gorgeous. There is a lot of gems on that. That is really going to pop out and sparkle. But to me, that needs a better border. That needs to be, like this bauble here is hanging from the tree, so you've got more perspective to it. This needs to be on a slightly bigger card so that it pops out more and looks a bit more spectacular. So yeah, well, I may or may not split these cards. I don't know. I'm thinking, my brain is working overtime now, and the rest of me is thinking, you're not card making anymore, you're not card making anymore, you're only diamond painting. Oh dear, you're never out of it. So we've got our lovely gonk. He's lovely, look at that one. Oh, with his baskets of holly and his Christmas tree, look. He's getting his house all ready for Christmas. And a lovely background there. Oh, and then this is pretty. I love this one. Look at that. It's a stag. It's not a reindeer. It is a stag. And it's not got a red nose, so it's definitely not Rudolph, no. Reindeers have different shaped horns, antlers. They're more sort of like thicker. I can't really describe it, but yeah, you'll know if you've seen a reindeer next to a stag. They are quite a different looking animal. But that is just so pretty, and with the holly leaves on top. Again, I will probably do those in crystals rather than just leaving them as the plain gems. And then we have the little gingerbread man. Oh, he's really cute. Yeah, I can't resist it. If you've got a gingerbread sticker, you could stick a little gingerbread man next to that house, cut that in half, put it on another card and have it as another card. Oh, dear, stop working, brain. We've got a gingerbread house for our gingerbread man. I mean, you could even add a gingerbread man or add a Christmas tree or something to this. There's nothing to stop you adding extras onto your card if you want to. You know, I've done that in the past. The ones I did last year, I believe, I did some that I used the stickers for, but I did put some of the stickers on some of the diamond painted cards as well. I'll see if I've got photographs of them all. I'll have to dig them all out at some point and let you see them. We've got a lovely nutcracker there with all his presents and his wonderful set of teeth ready to crack. All those walnuts and hazelnuts there ready for Christmas. Oh, I love a good walnut. Brazil nuts are a bit difficult to crack, but walnuts, if you just get them in the right place, they just crack and they're absolutely delicious. Christmas past. Oh, we've got our little happy penguin family. Now, I would probably leave that as is because I don't think I want to split the family up. I don't think I can take these two away from this one. So I think that card will have to go as is. And then our beautiful Christmas tree with all the presents underneath. So really, you've got a good selection in here. They're not all cutesy, they're not all traditional. You've got a really good mix of all of them for children, teenagers, and, you know, your older adults, your mums and dads and things. And I always think it's nice in some ways to be able to put your own verse in a card, because my dad's 92. You can't really send somebody at 92, may this be the best Christmas you've ever had, or may this be the happiest year you've ever had. Yeah, because it might not be. You know what I mean? I mean, my mum's gone in a home, so it's a sad Christmas for him anyway. So it's difficult to word a card or to send them a card saying, may this be the happiest Christmas ever, when he's sad because my mum's not there. Hopefully you know what I mean. And then this is gorgeous. This is a little snowman outside. Oh, a lovely mansion. Wow, look at that. It could just do with a little silhouette of a Santa and the reindeers going over the top there. I might have to have a look in my stickers and see if I've got anything that I can just add to that one. But anyway, that's just me. I can't just look at something and think, oh, that's a card, I'll just do it as is. I've always got to think of something extra to do with it. But that's just the way I am. Gets me into all sorts of trouble. All right, so we now have the little 6" by 6" squares, and these are really cute. And again, you can cut that off. What I tend to do with the square ones, with the 7 inches, I was putting them onto 8" cards so that I could add Merry Christmas and put names and brother on or sister or, you know, whatever you want to add on to it. These will probably look nice on a 7" by 7" card because, again, you'll get the border that you can add your own bits and pieces to. But there's nothing wrong with doing them as is. I just like to mess about and play. Nice, good quality as well. And they do pass the waft test. So if you fold them and they're up on your mantelpiece or your sideboard and you give them a waft, they're not going to fall over. Yay! So yeah, that's the good quality of them. They do pass the waft test. Oh, I love that one. Oh, now then, this one's going to be really difficult to send to somebody. I'm just going to be really hard pressed to put that in an envelope and let somebody have it. Oh dear, these are the problems I get, you see. I tend to just love things so much I don't want to send them out. But yeah, oh, he looks very judgmental, that owl, actually. He's looking at me saying, just get me sent. I want to fly to somebody else's house. So just get me in an envelope and get me sent to somebody else. Oh, we've got our bell right up there with candles and baubles to me for cards. But, you know, if you're sending them to, say, an older person, your grandma or whatever, or to an organisation, they're fine. I am a grandma. Please don't send me bells. No, you're kidding. I appreciate any cards and things that I receive. But yeah, these are on the down the far end of my list. I like my cute and cuddly. You know, if you've been with me for a while, you'll know what I like. Right, then we have this beautiful snowflake. You see, I don't mind snowflakes. I think they're really pretty. And I keep my fingers crossed every year that we will get a decent amount of snow in the UK so that I can build a snow Scottie. A long time ago, I said I wanted to build a snow Scottie. I kept seeing them on Facebooks, and that's like a snow Scottie dog shape. And ever since I said that, we've never had enough snow to be able to build one. So every year I keep my fingers crossed. We just seem to be getting more and more mild winters, just exceptionally wet. And windy winters rather than any snow. So we always hope for snow. In this area, we're very near the River Humber, and I think because of that, it tends to keep the snow and the bad weather of sorts away from us, sadly. So anyway, you never know, maybe this year. So we have a blue bauble. I mean, it is exceptionally pretty, and I do appreciate that these are pretty. They're just not my style, shall we say. Okay, oh, that's cute. Now this is more my style, look. We've got a pink gnome and a green gnome, or gonk, sorry, you can't see their eyes, the gonks, aren't they? With the Christmas tree and all the little presents and their little pink feet. So yeah, there'll definitely be some sparkle added onto that. These white bits and these red bits on the tree are going to have to be crystals and not just your standard gems. So it's, you know, not everybody keeps all the spare gems, and I understand that it's storage. I'm lucky enough that I have kept a lot of my gems. I don't keep everything now, but I have kept a lot of them, catalogued them all, got them all sorted out. So, you know, I can just reach into my storage and just get out colours that I want. And then we've got, oh, look, a little fluffy tabby. Or is he a ginger? He's like a ginger tabby, isn't he? In his little Christmas present, or on top of his Christmas present. No, it's a cat. It'll be in that box, won't it? And I've been watching some videos of people with cats and looking at the cats. You know, they buy these they buy these like cat trees and things that have cost a fortune, and the cat goes and sits in the box that it came in. Excellent. Oh, that's pretty. That's a present looking, all these lilac colours. Now that's really pretty. I like that one. And I like this design here as well. Really good. Okay. We might have to make some Christmas cards on camera. I'll see how we go. I'll just see how I'm feeling, how things are. Obviously, with losing hubby earlier in the year, it's going to be a very, very strange Christmas this year. It's my first Christmas on my own. It will just be me and Millie. So, yeah. Anyway, so I've still got friends to send cards to. I'm not sure I've got this many friends, though. So that's a lovely hot chocolate. Look at that with a candy cane in it. Wonderful. And then we've got the candles. But again, I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just not my style. I like cute and cuddly, but that is very pretty. And I do like the fact that, you know, we've got the stars and there's candy canes and everything around it. Really nice. And then we've got a little house. And it looks a little bit like a gingerbread house, but but I don't think that one is. I won't try chewing the roof on that one. And then finally, we have a lovely lantern with our robin. So this is the only one with a robin on. I do like my robins, and I particularly like robins at the moment because I don't know if you know the saying that robins appear when loved ones are near. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a believer in that, so I don't want to offend anybody, but you know, I tend to be a little bit of a believer in that one. It's a nice thing to think about, isn't it? And we do have robins in the garden a lot here. I do feed all the birds, so there you are. So we've got a robin on one. Again, I'll be very loath to send that one out. I will have to send it out, but yeah, I do like my robins. Goodness, so that is 24 cards. So we got that with all the gems. Do you know, I'm not going to open these gems because they are just your standard resin drills, crystals. Let's have a look. We'll have a look at the specials. See if we can get those out separately. Or are they attached? No, they are separate. So we've got our 4 specials. Okay. So we've got the semi-spheres in the gold there, full gold colour. Oh, they're a different one. They're like a purpley reddy colour. That's an iridescent coating on those. We've got your standard silver tiny marquees and then just your gold crystal. As I say, I will be adding white ABs, Aurora Borealis, to this. I will also be adding green crystals and I will be adding red crystals to the berries. So yeah, don't be afraid to add something. And if you put something on and you look at it and you think, oh, I don't like that, just take it off. The sticky will still be sticky underneath. If you do find it's not sticky enough, just get a little bit of magic glue or a little bit of sealer, and then that'll hold your gems in place as well. I do get asked a lot if I seal my greetings cards. And the answer is no, I don't. And I never really have. If I'm sending a card, say, to a younger child that's likely to put it in its mouth or start picking at the gems, then yes, in those circumstances I do. But on the whole, when I'm sending to older people, family, friends and things like that, and even just sending them through the post, I don't seal my greetings cards. And greetings cards that I've received from people that have been diamond painted, I've never noticed that they were sealed and the gems haven't come off. You know, the sticky is sticky enough to keep them on. It tends to be more if they get sort of like scuffed. You know, if something knocks up against them, say you put your toolkit down and you push it, it will push your gems. Hard glue, and it's meant to sort of like give you a little bit of wiggle room on your gems. They do settle and stay in place better once they've been on for a while, but it is not 100% fixed on. So anything that's going to be handled a lot or put in and out of a handbag or something needs to be sealed. And I tend to seal ornaments because they sometimes have sticky around the edges, and if you've got something out a long time, with the best will in the world, I do have a dog, and dog hair can end up sticking to the bits that haven't got the gems on. So I tend to seal anything that I keep out. But say cards, I just never have. I've never needed to. But obviously it's personal preference. And just a tip I always say, and sorry to the people that have heard this before, if you are sending a card through the post, I turn them inside out so that your picture with all your gems on is on the inside of the card. And it is quite bizarre when you open an envelope and the card's inside out and your brain thinks, what's this? And then you realise it's a card. But it does protect your gems, and particularly if they're going those roller systems in the post office, then they're not going to catch any of your gems or tear your envelope or whatever, because obviously it's not a flat surface to go through rollers. So just turn it inside out. It still fits in your envelope fine. If you just put your insert on that side, then it just folds over on that side. So when I've done some cards, I will show you how I put them into the envelopes. But yeah, it just protects your card a lot more. And it's not my idea. I did see it on somebody else's well, it was when I used to do 3D decoupage, and I didn't want the 3D decoupage to come apart when it was going through the post. So turning it inside out just protects it. So just a little tip that was passed on to me, and I like to pass on as well. So okay, that is all the cards done. And oh my goodness, this is an exceptionally long video. Okay, seconds for you, quite a few minutes for me. I've had to go and get a drink. Plug my phone in to charge a bit more. I hope the battery's not going on my phone. That's all I need at the moment. But anyway, so let's just pop those out of the way for now. And we'll have a look at the next box. And this is something that, oops, I couldn't resist. Let me just move that one as well. And that there. Actually, I'm going to put that in with these gems. I do always like to put the key code in with the gems. It just means that I can match them up a little bit easier if my labels come off. So there you are. Right, so this is one of the new items that came out, and they have brought another item out as well, which I wish I'd got that one, but never mind. But yeah, let me know what you think. It's a wreath. It's a stand-up wreath, and I love my wreaths. I know I love everything. What can I say? Particularly diamond painting. Oh, I've got a wire here. Just a second. That's better. Yeah, with my new setup now. Yeah, I've got my phone up there. I've got a new stand, finally, one that actually works and holds the phone. All I can say with phone stands is always buy a good quality one. Don't try buying cheap ones because they just fall over. As soon as you try bending your phone over the top of your desk, they just all fall over, and it's no good. And it's no good. Anyway, I digress. We're back on diamond painting. Crystal art. Yeah, I'm just getting used to where I can put my wires without them showing. You don't want to be watching a wire dangling while I'm unboxing things. So yeah, I saw this. I saw it on the TV, and much as I thought, I'm not supposed to be buying anything, I just had to have this. And they have brought another one out as well, and it's got 2 gonks on it, and I'm really sad. But I'll maybe get that another time. I haven't really got the space to put it, to be honest. Mind you, that's never stopped me before, so... Again, beautifully packaged. I love craftbuddy's branding and packaging. It is wonderful. If you are giving this as a present, I mean, it's just, you're going to get this and you're going to think, wow, that's lovely. You're going to think it's a lovely quality present before you've even got into it because of the packaging. So yeah, I really do like craftbuddy. Right, where's my knife gone again? I opened the outer box trying to be clever, thinking, oh, we'll get into it quicker. And then I've just realised that this is inside, and it's sealed on this one as well, so I haven't saved much time, have I? Oh, she says, struggling. Right. Okay, let's see what is in the box. Ooh. Look at this, it's a lovely big size. And its extra little trick is that it lights up, this one. This box lights up, and you do actually get the batteries as well, which is amazing, because the amount of times you get something and it has to light up and then there's no batteries included, and you have to go hunting round. And let's face it, Christmas time particularly, you need hundreds of batteries. Well, I do anyway. Everything lights up and sparkles. So we've got little screws here, and we've got your little compartment there. Let's put these batteries in. We're not far off December now, so we might as well put the batteries in and check that the light works. There's no point in leaving it till Christmas and then finding that it doesn't. Let me just get my little knife. Watching fingers. Okay, so that one goes that way. And oh, come on, out. That one goes that way, and that one goes that way. Okay, so let's have a look. Light going on. Ooh, that's really bright. And then that will go over the front there. So it'll be like a snowy scene with your little Santa and your little snowman. Look. all in lavender down at the bottom. And you can't really see, I'll turn it off and then you'll be able to see it better. Hang on. And if you can see the background of this, it doesn't show up very well, unfortunately. Oh, you can see it there, look, it's all sparkly. So it's not just clear or white, it's all sparkly, like glitter in it. So it's very, very pretty. So this has been already screwed on for you and put together. It is just this part that we are going to have to put on. Albeit that hasn't got any holes in it. So is this our instructions or is this, oh yeah, this is, oh, look at that one. Is that the gnome one? I think that's probably the gnome one, look. Oh, I wish I'd got the gnome one. But anyway, I've got this one, so I'll work with this. Oh, look. And there's a butterfly one there as well. Oh, so they're obviously bringing out another one. Yeah, that is the gnome one because it's got the little hedgehog and the little fox. And that's why I really, really wanted it, because I like the hedgehog and the fox as well. But anyway, maybe later. Right, so it does show us, it shows us how to diamond paint it. This is just a diamond painting leaflet side. It's this side that we want. So let us have a look. We have these pieces here. So peel off the backing from one side of your first curved spacer. Attach to the base wreath as shown and complete the same for the spaces and place as above. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, you can see, look, where it's going to go. There's bits without any gems. Yeah, and then you will just put that on top and it will just raise it that little bit to give it more of a 3D effect. So that's quite clever, actually. I like that idea. Not quite sure why there's no screws in that side or that side. I wonder if they're missing. Let me see if I can investigate. That's a bit odd that we've got two screw holes there and there's nothing in it. It might be a little bit more solid if they were in there. But anyway, I mean, it's going to hold. You can see I'm lifting it up. It's going to hold. It's just strange that the holes are there. But you know me, I'm picky. I'm picky. Let me put the back on this as well. Otherwise, I'm going to lose it. Let's get that popped back in there. Okay. So yeah, I think this is going to be one of my centerpieces this year. They just need screwing in a little bit more as well. I have got a little screwdriver, so I might just have a go at doing that as well. Get rid of the rubbish. Right, and then it's just a case of diamond painting it. And yeah, it says to put the batteries in last, obviously. I've jumped the gun and put the batteries in now. So we mustn't lose our little pieces. And our little Christmas tree. So let's have a look at this. And oh, we are all crystals. Wow. Oh, this is going to be fabulous. As I said about my favourite Christmas card set was the one that was all crystals. So this is going to sparkle so much with those lights because it's all going to be sparkly. These are the crystal codes here, look. So we'll be able to kit it down. We've got all of the crystal code numbers there. And it does tell you how many crystals are there. Wanting to know how many crystals you've got. Oh, this is going to be so sparkly and pretty. Oh, I love the fact that it's got the like deep royal purple on it. It's gorgeous. Right, let's have a quick look at these gems. And we will look at these because these are sparkly. Wow, 24. Christmas is 24. We've got our silver sparkle and a dark red and a pale red and a hot pink and an even darker hot pink. Yes. Ooh, where does the hot pink go? Ooh, hot pink. And a honey gold and a pale lemon and a bit darker lemon and a lovely holly green and a sage green. And a grassy green and a dark green. Oh, with 2 bags of those. Is that both the same colour? Yeah. So with 2 bags of that. So I'm guessing that's going to be mainly the ferns on the outside. And then like tinned pea green. And there's 2 bags of that. So that's going to be the 2 main colours on the outside of the wreath. Or on the wreath, should I say. The outside of the circle. And then a grapey purple. and a pale blue, and a honey gold, oh, and a lovely deep royal purple, and a bright orange, and a bronzy colour, and a pale bronzy colour, and sort of a rusty colour, and then that's like a grey colour, and a blue, a very pale blue, and another purple. So it just makes it that little bit different. Rather than being all red, green and gold, I am a very traditional Christmas gal. I do like red, green and gold for Christmas, albeit in the past few years I have had a silver corner with your blues and silvers and things, but this one's just adding something a little bit different with the purple and the lavender in it, so just makes it a little bit more special. Yay! So I absolutely love this. So I do like the gnome one as well, but we'll have to see with that one, see where that one goes. But this is super. I like the fact it's all put together already for you, and the light's all there as well, and I do like things that light up. I've got an inner child, I believe, that just likes things that light sparkly. And speaking of which, it's gone very dark in here. It was lovely and sunny when I started filming. Have I been here that long? Is it midnight already? I do hope you've enjoyed looking at these. Don't forget, the lovely Rebecca, Crazy for Crystal Art, does have a 15% off discount code for your first time using on the craftbuddy website, not on the hobbycraft website, and that is Wells15. I'll pop it on the screen and put it in the comments down below. So yeah, I'm really pleased with what I've got. I do like the cards. They're a little bit different this year. They're not as big, but my brain is working overtime thinking of different things we can do. This is superb. I just absolutely love it. When I saw it on the set on the TV, I just thought, wow, that's wonderful. And I do think sometimes you do need to see things. When you see them on websites and on a catalogue or whatever, me catalogue. Who looks in catalogues these days? I meant online. But anyway, yeah, you do need to see things to get the size. And if you're watching a video like this, then you are actually seeing the proper thing, not anything AI generated. This is me, hello. So yeah, it is good, and I love craftbuddy. I've always loved craftbuddy. They're way up there with my favourite diamond painting companies, and they'll always have a special place because this is how I got into diamond painting. Okay, well, thank you ever so much for stopping by. If you've got any comments or questions, pop them in the comments down below. I'd love a thumbs up because it does just help me out with YouTube and keeps me ticking along, as it were. And if you want to join our little family, see some of these completed. If you've got any suggestions, let me know. Press that subscribe button down in this corner and the all notifications bell that pops up. You get notified of when my videos come out, so you're not going to miss anything. And I will be doing in another video that mystery box, and we can see what's in that one. Okay, thanks ever so much for stopping by, and I do hope to see you all again soon. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.